what makes you say that. But if the level up is there, you won't be worried that he stood up to you and said something that you did that was wrong, or he's able to speak his mind to you. You see, so the environment, the things that moral we accept to be, the norms, what we see as norms, the standard we sort of feel is right, makes us react the way we react. If you get what I'm trying to say here. The American leadership will not look down on the leadership of others. Because if continually the impression has not been created that they are superpower, whatever they have got to make them superpower, if everybody got the same thing, they won't be superpower. And if they are not superpower, there's a balance in life. They won't have any enemies. Should they have enemies? No. Nobody will even encourage or accept the idea of anybody trying to hate the Americans because of what? Envying them because of what? Whatever they've got, you got. So you have no reason to envy them. You have no reason to have any vendetta towards them. And even other countries will support if there is some sort of vendetta coming against any country. If we are all balanced and fair and having everything right, the lunacy will be clear. If somebody is being acting in a very lunatic way, it will be clear and it will be, brought out and, being put right in the sense of explaining and giving reasons, and let him also sort of give reasons of why he thinks he's just in what he's doing, because there's so fairness in life now. So why would he want to sort of temper with somebody? For what reason? That's in that situation you can really stand up to people and really get their mind. It could be that person is triggered in there and he's having some mental issues, that's why they act that way, and it will be more obvious. And if he needs treatment, he needs to be treated. But I believe that if we all have it all the same, there won't be that kind of, and there's just others who are greedy and proud that they want to submit. They want to pick people other in submission. Unnecessary sort of character, treating other people, other fellow people, human beings, as if they are not a fellow people or a fellow human being. That's the sad thing. And so they have created the vendettism against themselves. They have created the enemies for themselves. And some who are doing it, that is what we are more, focusing on, doing it in the name of religion, and having books that backing what they say. It's also very equally serious. So if we really want a peaceful state, let's say the whole world, everybody have nuclear weapon. Would America have issues? Would they even think about using their nuclear weapon on somebody? No, they won't even consider it. They won't go and call their shots and shout down another country and tell the other country that, hey, why are you doing that? And if another country is doing something wrong, let's say Saudi Arabia or whatever country or Africa have got nuclear weapon and they're going to take over another person's country, they won't even think about taking over another person's country. They would dare not. Why would they? Because that country you are going to take over has also got the same nuclear weapon you've got. But if you are able to get hold of their nuclear weapon and disarm them, and take over, the whole world will come after you. Because it is not fair. There is balances in life. Why have you gone to take over somebody's country? You find your means, the whole people will come after you. But if it is fair, I also feel that there is a greater chance that you will scared and you would dare not. What country would dare go and take over America because they've got, let's say Russia have got nuclear weapon. They will even try, wanting to take over America, but they can't take over. They won't even think about doing it. If they try, they have it, they have it to themselves. They will face their own problem in a different way. Because they know that what they've got, they've also got. So everybody will stay in his own world. Now you see that they become friends rather than enemies. The enemy will just wear off. Because they were challenging each other, and whatever you get, they also get. What you get, they get. They always level up until the other undermines the other to sort of reduce the other's strength, and now becomes only superpower. Now we see that because violence somehow was incited in Russia and they break up, even though it's still strong, they break up has made them not to become a superpower like the Americans. So America is the only superpower. You know what Americans have done to achieve that, to become just a superpower. the convincing, the deception, whatever they have done a lot financially, whichever thing they have, it's not, you never know if it all is supposed to come out through the CIA and whatever intelligence or whatever they have to do. They believe that they have to live the American dream, whatever the American dream is. You go find out and you see that what they have to do is negative things have to be done in order to achieve that. And the negative things have to be done through the encouragement of a negative authority. So that negative authority who sits on the top might be very colorful, presenting, and innocent in whichever ways, but whether he likes it or not, had to join in the idea of taking those negative decisions, those evil decisions that might end up doing something evil, only to achieve a dream that they want to achieve. And if it means drowning the whole world, and but fairly, and then them alone, and also open doors to invite people who had to be part of them and become like them. You have to denounce yourself of whatever you previously were to become, to accept your newfound, country, whichever before. It's all not necessary, but there's a reason to all these things. We stick this. It's like men or people of that state still are sticking to the whole idea, whatever the idea is. It's obvious, isn't it? But they stick to it, whether it is good or bad. But when it comes out, they won't let the evil side of it, or whatever evil that was done, or evil things that was done. They don't want that to come out. They had to pretend and make sure that they are presenting themselves as a good people. They did nothing bad, neither did they incite anything bad. And all they did is to make sure that, do the good stuff or the good things, take the good decisions for all the sake of all humanity. Whilst that isn't necessarily the truth. Until later it comes out. Then you ask yourself that, wow, why did it happen? But it may be too late then. That is what I don't want us to get to. But we as a society, we have issues. We're falling apart. Generally, we are falling apart. It's not something that is deniable. We look into it. The books, keep tuning to most of the books, the videos, and I've opened up to so many things that I'm very much aware that if you go through, you understand that this is where I'm coming from, and you will then see the true picture of which is possibly is drowning us or can drown us in the future, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing at all for us to allow ourselves to get to where we've got to, but it happens. But we can make it not to happen. If we really want to look things in the right way, we will benefit. I'm trying to put it out there to you because I believe you deserve it. I deserve it. We all deserve to sort of build something in our life. We deserve to feel the worth that it is worthy that we live, that we were born. We have to feel the benefit of life. We have to fully enjoy it and be happy and appreciative of life as it's meant to be, not to get ourselves drowned by anybody whilst others take advantage of the situation and others have it all and others, live their life in misery and die in misery. No, that's not right. The peaceful means is very necessary. Peaceful soul, a peaceful environment, peaceful society, peaceful country, peaceful nation, peaceful world. It's beautiful. That is what it requires. That's what we need. Nothing else. That's what we really need. But we cannot live in that hypocritical approach, pretending peace. While something is in peace, we pretending it's very, very peaceful. Every day people sit on the table, leaders in whichever ways, claiming peace. Religious people claiming peace. Well, it has no relevance to the idea of peace at all, from nowhere. We don't have that at all. So if this is the fact of the matter, then you and I have something to really think through, consider, and really come to acknowledge and as a